Hey, I don't know who this is for, but are you struggling to make sales in your business, even around this busy Christmas season? And or have you been struggling most of the year this year? Let me give you some helpful tips that will guide you in the right direction. Number one, you have to think, who have I assigned to focus on promoting the business? I know I can understand when we first start, when you're building your business, you have to do all the different bits, but you can't do everything all together at the same time. That's nigh impossible. Especially if you've got a product based business, you are creating the products and to also promote the products. I'm talking about being effective and making as many sales as you want. So let's ask a quick question. I want you to think about it. What is the number that you need to be making in sales that will make you feel comfortable, that you can get rid of debts, you can pay off things, you can live comfortably? Not about becoming a multimillionaire and all that, but just to be comfortable and enjoy growing your business. Because when you have financial pressures and building a business, it can be nigh impossible to show up with positive energy. And when you have negative energy underneath while you're speaking, people can feel that. Some people will support you, some people will, like, just they don't want to know, right? So I want to help you in a way that helps you understand you don't have to do everything by yourself. And I know you're probably thinking, Coach Mike, I don't even have the money. I've just started the business. Listen, there are people in the marketplace who will help you until you start making a certain amount in your business, and then you can pay them, right? You do not have to do everything by yourself. I was listening to a coach this afternoon and he said something. He had a very toxic client, and this client was demanding so much time, complaining about everything and anything. And this coach had to try and keep the relationship, answering phone calls throughout day, sometimes even at night. You can imagine it got to a point where he realized this is not right. I'm spending so much time with this client. My team are also trying to keep this client happy, but this is not on. So eventually they fired the client. When they fired that client, he had more time to attend to the other clients in his business who needed just as much attention and support, right? So he had to think, what is causing the problem in my business right now? Why is my business feeling like it's stuck? He had to look at the client that was demanding so much time, like they were the only client in the business. And he said he was so afraid of losing that customer. That is why I mean, in my words, it became toxic. And this is what I like to think about. If you have a client or a customer that you are so scared to lose, they're going to take advantage of that. It's human beings. It can be even in ordinary relationships. Whoever you are scared to lose, they can become toxic. So, one of the things that you can do as a business owner now, I know you may even feel like a small business owner, you're not making enough sales, and you can see it looks like, oh my goodness, will I have to shut down the business? And I'm saying this because I was listening to somebody earlier and I was thinking of some strategies they can start doing to get more eyes on their business, and that leads to sales. Because remember, it's about the law of large numbers. The more people can get to know, like, and trust you, the more people who will see you talking about your business, your products, you will get more sales. But there's a science to that. There's a strategy to that. It's not just about talking about your business. There are so many things you can do that you might not even be aware to start making more sales. Let me give you an example. Say, for example, you want to make more sales in January, February, or March. Here is an idea, especially if you're in beauty or fashion. You can start offering a discount for those who have siblings or parents or grandparents who were born in January or in February or in March. That's a free tip. You can start promoting that on your website and then on the social media platforms. I also want you to think about the omnipresence strategy for marketing. You want to be on as many social media platforms as possible. I know you're going to hear so many different ideas. You have to decide What is right for you? What is your goal? How ambitious are you about your business? Do you just want to make an extra 1,000 or an extra 2,000, or do you want to make 10,000, 20, whatever it is? You see, there are different platforms online that people are ready. Yes, because think about it this way. Every customer is on a journey, on a buying journey. Some people are like, oh, I need something new to wear. Oh, I need a new hairstyle around my birthday, or I'm getting married. You know, people are thinking about it, right? They're not yet ready to buy, but they're thinking about it. And then they get to a stage where they start looking at different people they may want to purchase from. They do their research because with online access, customers are already doing their own homework and research. Some people don't. They just like, they know what they want and they know where to find it. But some are like, you know what? I don't want to spend too much on this. Let me do some research. Yes. And they may even have a brand they're loyal to, but sometimes a person is like, I want to try something new. So you don't know where customer is. That is why we talk about consistency in marketing and showing up online, is because you don't know which stage of the journey your buyer is, your potential buyer is. Okay. Then another part of the journey which you want to make sure you are ready right in front of them and you don't know this is when they have decided, they have made a decision, they are now going to buy. So before somebody purchases from you, they've already checked out other people. That is why you don't have to even stand out, as some people make it sound like. Be somebody else. Be you, your energy. Is there a warmth to you? Would people enjoy interacting with you? Right? So if you have a fashion or a beauty business, there's so many other businesses I can talk about, but I want to speak to you guys specifically. Think about different things that you can start doing throughout the year. Plan your contents for the whole year now. In fact, in the first week of January, you have to set aside a day that's for admin, right? And I know you're already doing this. I'm just giving you some ideas that may be helpful. Then here's another idea. You want to collaborate with others who are already on social media, who have a huge following, and you can negotiate and agree a certain amount you will pay them if they promote your products to their fan base, to their followers. Yes, that's collaboration. You don't want to be running a business from a place of fear. Oh, somebody will do this, somebody will do that. They'll steal my customers and my clients. That place of scarcity is what causes businesses to eventually shut down. You have to think abundance. You have to think there has to be at least 10,000 people who want to buy my products. If, say, for example, you have 10,000 customers who like you know, you've built the community and they love your brand, they've been seeing you and they love the service that they get with you, because it's not just about buying a product from you. How do they feel when they work with you? Do they get treated like just a number? People have options now, right? So one of the things that you can do in collaborating with others, like I said, is think, who has a huge following on social media? Is there an overlap with their products and their services? Then reach out. If you don't want to hire somebody who can help you for free and you can pay them later in 30 days when you start making the money, if you want to do all this by yourself, give yourself a day of admin. Go to Instagram, go to Pinterest, go to YouTube, go and look for people who you would potentially collaborate with. Yes. And there's more to that. I can do the work with you. I show you who potential collaborators will be. Because what you really want is a higher visibility for your business. And I know it's good you hear be on one platform. It's true, you can't be on all platforms by yourself. You need a system that helps you to be on all the different platforms. Listen, if you are ambitious, you are hungry, and you're like, I'm done playing small, I'm done feeling scared. Running a business is a personal development journey. Reach out, let me know. I've actually got a special offer for you. Those of you who are like, I am ready, Coach Meg. I'm done giving excuses. Those of you who don't want to waste another 10 years, you're like, it's time for me to start making 7 figures. It's time for me to be making 6 figures or 5 figures, whatever your number is. Reach out. I'll speak to you soon.